What's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Rojo. This is the Rojo Room, man. Today, what we're going to talk about, as you can tell, I hate to even do it, man, but Neil Dezod's diss track on Savage. Now, I'm sure you guys already seen Gunner give his funny ass 2 cents about it, man, but I'm going to hit it from a more, you know, gangster type of mentality. Now, first and foremost, bro, this dude is about as active as I am. Except I don't pretend to still be. That's the difference. You can't go back and forth on social media like he did with Savage, wolfing, talking shit, making threats, pull ups, this, and I'll beat your asses that. If you're an active gang member from the North or the South, that's just facts. You know, a lot of people do it, and a lot of people say, well, a lot of people are beefing on social media now and this and that. And that's all fine and dandy if those around you accept and encourage and participate in those kind of activities. However, ultimately, those actions sometimes lead to landing you on a level 3 or 4 yard. Those people watch, they hear, they listen. They're like, man, who is this fool going back and forth with a PC? Do you do that in prison? You don't even acknowledge them. They can say anything they want. You never, ever, ever break character because then you're giving them recognition. You could tell this dude was PC'd up in LA County for Christ's sakes, man. Acting like he's a real gang member. Now, am I defending Savage Studios in any way? None whatsoever. Did I think he was a decent guy? He was alright, for sure. He never did nothing to me. But the fact is, looking at it from a gangster perspective, ultimately he was trash in the eyes of any organization. So what happened to him isn't a surprise, a shock. It wasn't wrong. You know, is it sad? Of course. Anytime somebody dies is sad. Unless they're a chomo. You know what I mean? There's some people out there I wouldn't be sad if they die. You know? I'm not trying not to be like that, but it's the truth. I'm gonna keep it real. You know, but I'm not gonna go make a diss track when, I'm out here violating every principle of my gangsterism. You don't beef, bro. I'm not active. I talk shit I want. You know what I mean? But I don't disrespect. I don't never, you know, talk smack to somebody who doesn't talk smack to me. And I'm not going to keep pushing the issue, dropping locations. I don't want to have to smack nobody. I don't want to have to take your dome off. So, in order to avoid the things I don't want to do, I don't put myself in the position to do them. Should I have a channel? Probably not. But I don't adhere to those rules no more. But I tell you what, I still respect them. And I still, I still play it the way I was brought up. You know what I mean? You don't diss people after they get smacked. You know what? Excuse me, man. I pulled a back muscle, and if I even breathe wrong, whew, it hurts. But come on, man. You're riding somebody else's legacy, bro. You didn't do all that. You talk about all the stuff you would do and not do, but you didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing. You know, just like Gunner said earlier, you were right down there. You know what I mean? You had ample opportunity. The dude would drop his location. He'd tell you to pull up. You didn't pull up. Other homie did. You didn't. You over there like celebrating like, oh, we got this dude. There's no we. That one motherfucker went up and handled his business, and he's gonna be highly regarded for that. That was a nice takedown. The only way he wouldn't be really is if that was some sort of cleanup for some transgression. You know what I mean? But come on, Zod, bro. It's time to be honest with the people and let them know that, man, you're barely a resident, bro. You're barely a resident. Barely. Barely. Like that much. And that's just facts, man. That's just facts. Now, I've been to institutions such as Quentin, Tracy, and these holes. I mean, it doesn't happen in the shoe. It's happened like on one occasion ever in the 4 times I've been there, the multiple years that I've done there, where you're gonna get cell soldiers, man, talking about stuff they're never gonna do, they're not capable of. They'll never be on the yard with you. They'll never do any of that. And how is, this type of conduct any different? I just watched a video, Savage Studios, not you, laugh out loud. Um, where one of the things you say is that you weren't with all the back and forth. You're not supposed to be, bro. That's a basic conduct expectation to do that. You know who does that? Is those guys that you're clowning with, bro. Somebody from down there doesn't act like that, homie. You know what I mean? Just straight up. I've been around more of your big homies than you. I promise you. And I know how you guys get down. And that's not how it's done, bro. Man, you're a glorified cell soldier. You're a cell soldier on the streets, homie. You don't even got nobody to impress. Like, all them dudes, they get together on the tier when you're trying to do your shutdown at night. You know what I mean? Your Buenos noches. You know what I'm saying? And all you fucking hear is cats wolfing the same type of shit you're wolfing about what they're gonna do, and I'll kill you and I'll beat you up and haha, you're dead homies and this and that. Man, come on, bro. You don't really expect nobody to take you serious, right? See, the difference between me and you is I'm not out here pretending, absolutely pretending to be something I'm not. Not at all. That life has came and gone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to put out a diss when somebody's still, bro, that just shows no. You didn't show nobody nothing, bro. There's gonna be a couple youngsters that, yeah, you tell them, Zod. And eventually one day, when they get some education, they go somewhere, they end up being somewhere around some real active dudes from down the way. They'll be like, damn, that dude's a square. And it's just the truth, man. This isn't even intended to be a diss, man. This is intended to let everybody else know who may not have been anywhere know how real California Latino gang members conduct themselves. And this isn't a good example, man. And there's no time where you'll ever hear on the tier an active Southsider, an active Northerner engaging with an SNY gang member. And Zod has plenty of videos to prove that that's not the policy that he abides by. And it's weird to me, but I did a poll not too long ago on my channel, and I asked only the gentlemen from down south to give their opinion if this particular individual was an active guy from down the way, and overwhelmingly the answer was not at all, that he was a clown. Anyway, though, man, I'm not gonna sit here and make a long video out of this, man, because I mean, it's not really newsworthy. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. What's y'all's opinion, man? Do you? I was always taught, and everybody I've spoke to, and I've talked to some real OGs, man. I mean, you guys see some of the people I've talked to on some of my interviews on the Convicts Perspective, and after somebody gets smacked, bro, that's the end of the beef. You know what I mean? There's no reason to disrespect and clown and whatever and make a diss track, bro. I mean, that's not how the gente from up north or the gente from down south conducts themselves. And I've been to real places and been around real people and done and participated and seen real things. And this ain't real, man. That's all I'm saying. But damn. Damn.